Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you how AI can help with your plans for the holiday season. If you're new to AI and haven't yet used ChatGPT or similar tools, do check out my introductory video, ChatGPT Made Simple, and then come back here. We're going to first look at some AI magic for help with choosing gifts. I was actually stunned at how helpful it was. Adapting recipes for the XYZ free members of the family, and planning games for even the most phone-focused of grandchildren. And hang on to the end because I'm going to ask ChatGPT to help us with some nice, simple relaxation techniques. Now let's have a go with helping us select some gifts. Can you suggest some gift ideas for a 14-year-old who enjoys gaming and outdoor activities? Certainly. Here's a list. A gaming chair. I think we need to give it a budget. Game Pass subscription. Outdoor activity ideas. Combination gifts. Well, that's interesting. Gaming backpack. So you can take your gaming gear out with you when you go outdoors. Excellent. Rechargeable hand warmers. If it's anything like today is in the UK, I could do with a pair of those. Okay, now, as we've seen, that's given us some great ideas, but I think it needs a budget. Please revise for a budget of up to £50. Gaming gifts under £50, but you don't need to look through the whole list. So that's given you some ideas for gift buying. Now, let's just try one other thought. Can you suggest ideas for a 90-year-old man who has most things he needs already? Let's just leave it as bold as that. I haven't told them anything about him. Also an opportunity to focus on meaningful, personal and practical items. Here are some ideas. Customized photo album or frame filled with family photo. That's a nice memory journal. A personalized blanket or pillow embroidered with his name. Comfortable armchair cushion. And then, of course, the inevitable puzzles and games. And you can take that further. You can ask questions about them. Can you recommend an easy-to-use digital photo frame and where I can buy it? And as you'll see, because it can now access the web, it has come up with some suggestions. Digital frames available in the UK. Aura Mason, this frame available at Curry's for £249. And it's giving you a link. Sandstrom, £54.99 at Curry's. Oh, and now we've gone to Amazon. So as you can see, it can actually help you source the products you want to buy. And if you're ordering them online, click through, order it online. Bob's your uncle. So let's start by having ChatGPT help us get all our recipes for the day sorted out. Sometimes that means adapting recipes for those who are perhaps gluten-free. So here's a prompt I created earlier. Is this recipe suitable for a gluten-free diet? And then I'm giving the ingredients and so on. This is actually a turkey gravy courtesy of Jamie Oliver. And obviously I pasted in the copy for the recipe. No, this recipe is not suitable for a gluten-free diet. And then ChatGPT is giving you information on how to adapt the recipe. We could have that help you by simplifying it even further. Please revise the recipe, taking this into account. Here's a revised version of the recipe, and as you'll see, gluten-free get-ahead gravy recipe, giving you all the ingredients again, revised according to the requirements for gluten-free, the method, and so on. I won't keep you while this types the whole thing. We'll come back in a second. So there we are, giving you all the details, how to cook it, all the ingredients, and so on. With these adjustments, the recipe is gluten-free and, according to ChatGPT, just as delicious. Now, obviously, there are all sorts of other things you could ask it. Could you adapt this recipe for 4 people? Here's the adapted version for 4 people while keeping it gluten-free. Now, of course, you could type or paste in your own recipes, or if you've got a recipe already typed out, take a photograph of it, upload it to ChatGPT, and ask it to read it and to adapt it for different numbers of people, for slight variations in ingredients, and so on. Whether your recipes are generated by ChatGPT, have come from somewhere else altogether, that you've picked up off a website, from a book, from an old family recipe, you can combine them, ask ChatGPT to put together all the recipes that you've decided to use for the day and give you a combined shopping list. Now, if you've got the whole family or family and friends over for the day or longer, you may want to think of some activities that will entertain everyone. Let's give ChatGPT a chance to help. So to start with, I'm going to give you a slightly more formalized prompt that I wrote earlier. Help me plan family activities with these parameters. Grandparents aged 70 to 85, adults 21 to 49, children 5 to 17. It will be indoors. It should potentially be fun. 1, I'd like 3 to 4 activity ideas that everyone can participate in. 2, with clear, simple instructions for each. 3, and the required materials or any other prep. 4, tips for adapting for different abilities and ages. So, here are 3 to 4 fun family activity ideas designed to engage all ages. Mini Olympics, balloons, beanbags or softballs, plastic cups or stacking cups, hula hoops, set up, arrange a course with stations. Well, this could be fun, depends how much anyone's had to drink. Cheering roles or coaches for those who prefer to sit it out physically. Well, if your family enjoy very active games, you could ask ChatGPT to expand on this. It's giving you some great ideas. Collaborative story creation. Large sheets of paper or whiteboard, so it's telling you what you need. Write random story prompts or words on a slip of paper and place them in a hat. Everyone sits in a circle. You draw the slip of paper and each person contributes 1 sentence to a growing story. Tips for adapting. For younger children, allow drawing instead of writing if preferred. For grandparents, offer larger print prompts and encourage storytelling flair, or suggest they wear their glasses. And silly twists to keep everyone laughing. And you could, of course, ask Chat to give you some ideas for silly twists. Indoor treasure hunt, creative craft station. This is getting a bit excessive for my family, but some of those have some great ideas. Keep it light, encourage teamwork, take a break. I'm sure there'll be lots of breaks taken. Right, let's try something else. So we could just go back to a traditional family quiz idea. And of course, if you're spending some time with family and friends on a Zoom party, which for those of us who have family overseas is sometimes the case, a quiz can be a great way to get everybody involved. So let's just use our similar parameters from last time. I actually now want, can you help me plan a family fun quiz with these parameters? Okay, here's a plan. General structure, duration, rounds, 5 to 6 rounds, mixed age groups to balance knowledge. Scoring, use a simple point system. Round 1, generations, trivia, questions that draw from each generation's knowledge. So this is nice because it's separating it out. Guess that tune, play short clips of tunes from different eras. Use a free playlist app like Spotify to prepare this round. A picture round, and of course you can pick up pictures from the web. Fun facts and silly questions. Hosting tips, bonus ideas, theme tip, dress code, photo ops. Would you like me to draft a sample question set or prepare printable resources for you? Please prepare a sample question set. I rather like this idea. Okay. Now, sweet Caroline, guess that tune. You can find some fine 5-second clips online. Fun facts and silly questions. True or false family favorites. Now, of course, you can adapt this as you like. So you see, you can do this in any kind of way. You can ask it to separate out the questions and the answers. You could ask it just to give you the questions and use ChatGPT as your quizmaster as you go, and then ask it to tell you the answers afterwards if you'd like to be part of the quiz. You could ask it to do your questions only on a specific theme or only for a specific age group, as we've looked at. There are plenty of ways. In fact, just ask ChatGPT. Can you suggest other ways in which I can prompt you for quiz questions for an interesting, exciting, and fun quiz? So here's some nice ideas. Do themed questions, which we've already discussed. Interactive will provide ideas for quiz rounds that involve an active participation like drawing, acting, or miming. Excellent. Guess the connection. Give me a set of quiz questions where participants have to guess the common link between answers, or family-specific quiz questions, including funny or nostalgic moments from our shared history. I think you'd have to prompt it for that. I don't suppose it knows. Multi-sensory prompts. What animal makes this sound? Odd one out. So depending on how much work you want to put into it, and bearing in mind that ChatGPT is doing most of it for you, you could come up with a really interesting, fun quiz. Hopefully, with AI as your helpful holiday helper, you'll feel less stressed as you plan ahead. But should you feel the need for help to relax before, during, or after the holidays, ChatGPT can help with that too. So let's see what ChatGPT's got for us. Can you suggest 5 relaxation techniques I could use in any spare 5 minutes I have while entertaining family and friends over the holidays? And let's see what it comes up with. Certainly the holidays can be a whirlwind. Here are 5 quick relaxation techniques to help you reset and stay present while entertaining. So it's got the message. A breathing break. Find a quiet corner, 5 deep breaths. And it's giving you why. So what to do and why they help. Grounding moment. Use your senses to ground yourself. Mini stretch. Gratitude pause. Sip and savor. Step aside with a cup of tea, coffee, or a festive drink. Close your eyes for a moment and savor the taste and warmth. Well, I think we could all cope with that. Even just a minute or 2 of these can help you feel refreshed and ready to join the festivities. So I hope you found this helpful. Do let me know in the comments. And if even some of these suggested activities help reduce the amount of time the younger members of the family spend looking at their screens, I think AI will have earned its place at the holiday table.